That's the Canadian national anthem. Son of a... So we're doing a French-themed snack crate this month, and you were probably wondering what this is on my thumb. Apparently, I got a bunch of fancy stickers with my food. So I'm gonna try this wine here, since it's very French, and I do love me some wine and whatnot. Yes, it tastes like toad spit. So, for our first one here, this is called a Petit Eclair. A Petit Eclair. My French is so bad, so you're going to have to give me some leeway when it comes to speaking French. I failed French class in middle school so hard. I got about a 40% average, and I did so bad, my teachers and my principal decided that you don't have to do French class no more to pass third or fourth grade or whatever grade it was. So these are a sweet, buttery cookie combined with delicious milk chocolate. So we shall see how delicious the milk chocolate is. I do love cookies and I do love milk chocolate. Oh boy. The image has melted. They have melted together to form this giant cookie that, they have, done a fusion dance, and now they are one. Both of these cookies, so hopefully these, Have you guys ever had the Dutch cookies? Like the ones that come in those blue tins? Like, I think they're called royal cookies or something? Kind of taste a little like those with chocolate on them. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a very chocolatey, European cookie taste to them. Getting chocolate all over my hand, alright. Not bad, though. I like it. Here, we have the most popular candy in all of France. Apparently, Harrybo, Harrybo, or however you pronounce that, is apparently one of the most popular candies in France. Now, the only Harrybo candies I've ever heard of was the candies with the gummy bears there, the Harrybo gummy bears. So it's gonna be interesting, I feel, to see something totally different from their line of food, because this is actually a sugar-coated, strawberry-flavored pieces of taffy. It's strawberry-flavored pieces of taffy, so that is definitely different. I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing, so this ought to be interesting. Alright, so I smell, it smells very artificially strawberry. It's very but with a whiff of taffy to it. So, let's give this a go, shall we? Bottoms up. And all that jazz. It's very sweet. A lot of sugar, as you would guess. Something with that much sugar coating. But an interesting texture. It's like it's almost like, I'd almost say like a paste, almost like. But it stays together. Yeah, it's more like, it's mostly like a pasty-like texture, but very strawberry, very strong strawberry. Very flavorful. It disintegrates over time. You don't really have to chew it. It just kind of like melts slowly. It's not the type of taffy that kind of becomes like gunk and gets all over your teeth. It kind of keeps its form as it's dissolving and becomes like a little putty, instead of like glue. like normal taffy would glue your teeth together faster than freaking super glue. So that's actually really good. Those are really good. I can see why these are very popular. I can see why these are very popular. I mean, Tagadas. Remember, Harrybo Tagada. And I am butchering the language. Somebody out there is going to be so mad that I'm butchering this language. So we went from something chocolatey to something sweet and sugary to chips. Yeah, I know, right? Lay's brand. So, like, this is the second brand that I've seen that I know that America is sold in America. So it's awfully strange, but apparently these are called La Signon. La Signon. Again, I'm terrible at French. Do not hold it against me, because I would never be a Frenchman. I feel like I'm turning French from all this food. Anyway, these are light, crispy potato chips in the original style of what potato chips used to be. This is like, is also said that they are the perfect balance of salt and crunch. Now, these are supposed to be like the original style, so the original style of chips when they first came out with potato chips. So this ought to be hopefully really tasty, but I'm not guaranteeing that these aren't exactly the same as like normal chips. So, there we go. I was trying to find a nice big one from in here. Okay. Still got a lot of sugar residue over my tongue. I should have brought something that would be a palate cleanser, but really, I taste the salt, and it is crunchy. That much I can give it. But for the chip, very mild flavor. Very greasy. Yeah, just like regular Lay's chips are. Very greasy. Oh man, that is, I can feel it on my lips, the grease. It's, oh man, after like 4 or 5 chips, I'm just covered in oil. Like, I can feel it in my lips, on my tongue. It's very oily chips. Very oily. It's all over my fingers. It's oily. Oil. Now, that ain't a bad thing, but I feel like I'm getting a heart attack just from looking at those chips. So, like I said, not a very, like a very mild flavor, very salty. Barely any potato flavor, but again, let me eat one more just to see if my palate has been cleansed. Oh, there's a bit of a chip flavor. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's very, very crisp, as you would guess. These are definitely the reason why they were called crisps to begin with, but yeah. If you don't like oily chips that get like stuck in between your teeth like these ones are doing for me, then these are definitely not the chips for you. But overall, they aren't the worst thing in the world. Again, not the worst thing in the world. That is my least favorite items thus far. But we still have a bunch more to go here. We have here is a crème. Nice, tasty crème from Fallout 4. No, it's a Carambar. This apparently is a a bunch of different fruit-flavored, caramel. These are caramels mixed with fruit flavoring with a cocoa, formed within the thin stick. So there's like cocoa chocolate inside the thin stick. And funnily enough, these have jokes on the inside of them. So I think I got a bunch here, like a couple of them in different flavors. So we're gonna hopefully cleanse our palate of the oil with more chewy candy. Chewy. Chewies. Chew the chewy. Suckle the chewy. So, very spongy stuff. Oh, immediately my palate has been cleansed of the chip. Very raspberry flavored. Not like the Not like the previous taffies. These are, this is more a, like a Laffy Taffy or a seawater taffy. This is more like that texture. But softer. Softer so it doesn't, like, glue to your teeth. Yeah, that's very artificially, like, raspberry flavored. Very sweet. Very, very sugary. Good, though. Mind you. It's good. For me, I'm a guy who likes a little bit of sugar, and that's about it. I guess my taste buds have matured from liking tons and tons of sugar like I did in the past to liking more rich things. But, I mean, if you like sugary things, these are good. These are really good. I could only eat a couple at a time. Now, I don't know where I can, like, I don't know where it comes with the caramel or the cocoa. It says there's caramel and cocoa in them. But I don't taste it. I don't taste the caramel nor the cocoa. It's just all raspberry. Nothing of that sort. It just tastes like raspberry taffy to me. I found another flavor. Yeah, there's actually several other flavors, but they're mostly just other, like, fruity flavors like strawberry and lemon. But I found one that was actually caramel, like the freaking booklet told me. Oh, man. Oh, that's a different sensation. Ooh. It's definitely taste of caramel. I can taste the cocoa, but there's something else. There's something else to it. Kind of like a spice. It tastes like maybe like nutmeg or cinnamon. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like one of these two things. That is delicious. It's just that hint of spice in the caramel with a bit of the chocolate and the bit of caramel, or the bit of spice with the caramel. This is delicious. This is, thus far, this right here, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite candy, and I want a box of those. I would want a box of Carambars to cram in my face, because these are just that delicious. Update, tried the lemon one. Tastes like Laffy Taffy. Tastes exactly like Laffy Taffy. Update number 2, I tried the last one, which is strawberry. Again, tastes like strawberry Laffy Taffy. The only one that's any different is the caramel one. I fucking love those. If you're feeling hungry, do good for your tummy. Grab some nuts and put them in your mouth. Ooh. Since we're moving on from the taffy flavors and we're going to another chocolate bar. Apparently this is a chocolate bar with hazelnuts in it. With a caramel filling as well. So this ought to be interesting because you don't really see too many candy bars with hazelnuts in them, in all honesty. Here's the bar, looking a little worse for wear, but it did travel, I think, all the way from France. I could be wrong, but maybe they didn't ship. Maybe they're making candies here in America and then sending them over to France because reasons. Or maybe, just maybe, they're redisguising candies that we all know and love as different candies and selling them for a profit. Dun dun dun! Conspiracy theories. Oh my god, it's like a Milky Way. No. 3 Musketeers. Look at that. Exactly like a 3 Musketeers. Oh. That chocolate is not high grade. That's coming from Nestle. No. Nope. I am not liking this one. Nope, what they call that caramel fluff or whatever it is does not blend well with the chocolate. It just doesn't blend well. There's like a bit of a bitter, like, weird taste to it. A weird aftertaste. Yeah, as soon as you start eating the hazelnuts, as soon as you start biting into those, It's a far different taste, a far different texture too. It adds that like nutty taste. It adds nuts to the taste to it. So yeah. It's actually very good with the hazelnuts, but without actually biting into the hazelnuts, it's not good. But it just brings the three together. It's like the glue. It's like the glue that holds it together. It's like the it's like the marshmallow. No, it's like the chocolate in the s'mores. Yes, it's like the chocolate in the s'mores. Without the if you got the marshmallow and just the graham cracker, it's just like, it's just plain. It's not very good. As soon as you add that chocolate, bam, bam, boyo, you got something nice. And that's what that is. So it's not the worst, but it is the lowest thus far on my list. Actually, no, second lowest, next to the chips. Moving on from the chocolate, we're going to go to what they call La Paella Framboise. I have no idea what that means. Not a single clue. But I can tell you this. It looks like it's going to be wafers. Like, the delicate crunchy, like a delicate crunchy wafer with raspberry filling. Oh, they are stuck together. Oh boy. This is weird. Look at these. Look at these. These are different. It looked like they got railroad crossings on them. Look at the little X's there. Choo-choo train, motherfuckers. These are making a horrible mess out of my everything. So, hopefully I can get these out of the way as soon as possible. Starts out plain. Very cardboardy. Not much to it. Get into the raspberry filling. I have to like eat a whole one just to get more flavor. Very, very light and delicate, these things are. Barely any wafer to say. It's mostly just raspberry jam centering. It's not bad. I mean, if very thin wafers are your thing, this is the thing to go to. Okay, so what we got here right now is, I believe, more goddamn Pocky Sticks. This is a French version. These are called Mikados, or however you pronounce that. Let's see. Mikados are a crunchy biscuit sticks, my bad, covered in a smooth milk chocolate and Diam pieces. Now, I don't know what Diam is. In fact, I should kind of look that up. I'm going to do a little bit of another jump cut in the middle of this video. But, yeah, I'm going to see what Diam is. So, I looked up the Diam pieces. They are apparently a bite-sized, like, candy caramel covered in milk chocolate. So, basically, it's like just like a regular old caramel chunks inside the chocolate. Apparently this one's from Sweden, believe it or not. That Diams or whatever you pronounce them, are actually from Sweden, not France. And it's the French who decided to put them in sticks and make them into fucking Pocky for whatever goddamn reason. Okay then. Whoa, okay. These smell very different. Right. It's very caramel. Like, as soon as I open the package, just immediately all overwhelming caramel smell. Yeah, it's a very caramel smell with a hint of chocolate to it. So, I want to try like oh god, it's all glued together. Oh no, I can't put them back. There we go. Oh fuck my life. Okay. I'm just gonna eat it and hope for the best. Nom. Okay. Hopefully these don't explode everywhere now. We chill. We good box. The sticks, delicious. The wafer sticks, very, very good. High quality, those. And the chocolate and the caramel chocolate stuff, that is good. That is probably my second favorite candy thus far on the list here. That's delicious. As I'll be eating those later. Those are one of the highest grade like Pocky-like candies I've had, and I do gotta say those are definitely one of my favorite like milk chocolate. It's just a perfect blend of caramel and chocolate on a very, very good wafer stick. The wafer stick, very like, it's very solid, but it dissolves really quickly. It has a nice flavor to it, so it all blends well together. These could become an addiction if you do not watch yourself. You'll be on the streets of Paris looking for Mikados. You'll be like doing blowjobs for Mikados in France because you'll be needing your fix. That's how good these things are. You'll be like, oh god. You'll be like shriveled up. You'll have like flab rolls on your arms, but you'll all be shriveled up on your face. And you'll see the bones in your cheeks, but you'll be like really chunky in parts of your body. You'll be like, I need Mikados. Mikados. I have no idea where I went with this. Now, moving on from the sweet chocolate, we moved on to the most troubling of candy I've seen thus far. Not because of, like, what it looks like for taste and anything like that. These are actually gummies with a delicious, basically they're supposed to be, like, soda-flavored gummies. The more troubling part is their mascot. I'm ever so slightly frightened that this thing is gonna come bust down my door in the middle of the night and have like an axe and be like, have it like a second-rate clown voice going, welcome to my torture chamber. So yeah. You want to feel my fizz? Oh, that is... Oh, man, that's strong. Oh, that kind of smells like cleaner. Oh, I'm a little worried that eating these. Oh, wow, that is one of the strongest gummy smells. I don't even know how to describe it. It smells of blue raspberry and like cherry and like very strong gummy and sugar. I can smell the sugar, and it just like has this distinct smell of being like a type of cleaner. Like I've used to sell cleaners at a store, and that's what it smells like. I reached into the bag to grab one of these gummies, and it's just overwhelming. Smacked me right in the face with its freaking ding-dongs. I just get a wash of, just sugar. Just tons of sugar. Tons and tons. It's so sweet. Out of all the candies I've had thus far, it's like the sugariest candy thus far. It's not a bad quality gummy. After you get past the initial, like, shock of that smell. But, man, do the French really love their sugar. Holy cow. I'm not surprised that their best stuff is the chocolate. Like, the caramel and the chocolatey stuff, like the Mikado and the caramel bars. And the nut bar wasn't too bad. I mean, once you bit into the hazelnut, it wasn't too bad. But their candy, their taffy, and their gummies, so much sugar. Like, we don't even use half the amount of sugar, I feel like, in our candies. And we use a lot. I'm pretty sure we use a lot. That's not too bad. It doesn't really taste like soda. Doesn't taste like soda. It tastes more like artificial raspberry and blue raspberry and like red raspberry flavors, like those two flavors combined. Like I said, it doesn't taste much like soda at all. There's no fizz to it. Like, one of my favorite candies, the Zots, had fizz to it. Kind of like it had a pop rock to it. Like a pop rock stuff inside of it. Have you ever heard of Zots? They're like a candy from the 90s. They still sell them once in a while. They're just like little small pieces of hard candy. But at the center, there's this like fizz stuff. So like if you bit into it or once you reached one of the ends where the fizz came out, it just would be like, it'd be like pop rocks. It just fizz inside your mouth. And it was one of my favorite candies as a kid. And I just recently saw them sold at Dollar General. So it's kind of fun to see that they're being sold again. But if you ever seen them, they're pretty cool. Once you get past the, fizzy stuff, it's just basically a hard candy, but it's just fun. It feels fun to feel the fizz just exploding on your tongue. It's probably not good for you, but who the hell cares in this day and age? I do. I kind of do. But still. So, after eating all that candy, how do we cleanse our palate? With a can of mints, of course. These are actually rose mints, believe it or not. Small mints flavored with rose petals and licorice. It's supposed to be a great dining experience for afterwards, so I will be the fucking judge of that. So this, I've never had a mint with rose petals in it. So it legitimately, they look like Tic Tacs. Look like regular old Tic Tacs, but we will see how it tastes and whatnot. Oh my, this is, you know, I've taken a closer look at the back of this box. I should have looked at them a little bit more, but I don't know if the camera is going to be able to see that, but it says, people suffering from high blood pressure have to avoid any excessive consumption. Why? It isn't bad. A little bit bitter. Like, it's a bit of a palate cleanser, mostly. I see this as a palate cleanser, but it's just, why do people with high blood pressure have to avoid eating tons of these mints? What is in these? What is in these? There's, starch of rice, coating agent, akakia gum, shine agents? Shine agents? What? Are you using Mr. Clean to keep these all shiny? Gum liqueur, cornaba wax? What are these things? I've never heard of these things in mints before. That is so weird. And they're not even that great. It's just a good palate cleanser, and that's about it. Now I'm worried. I don't even want to eat these after the show. That sounds like a... What? Why would you have that? What? Is it like smoking cigarettes? It's going to cause you high blood pressure? What is it? Why would a mint cause you to have high blood pressure? Do they excessively eat these over there in France? Do they take the whole can and go until their mouth is full like a fucking chipmunks? Why? I'm just so confused by that. I'm not a fan of what's going on in France. What is going on over there, guys? Ask for them and my French fans, please tell me why rose petal freaking mints are so dangerous for your health. Please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe from France. Oh, before I continue, I forgot that there was jokes on these wrappers, but it's so hard to get to the jokes because the things are stuck to the candy, so you can't just like rip it or pull it off. But I'm gonna read off a joke to you guys to see how funny it is. ¿Qué es la Carambar por en pueden go? I think I accidentally cut off the end of that. Yes, I did. Whoops. That don't help. But the punchline is Sapphire blue and blue. Alright, well, that ends that part of the video. Now on to the problem child, the thing that took forever in the mail, and the reason why this video hasn't come up until like 2 weeks in advance. Like I waited 2 weeks for this drink. All right, so not a problem on Snack Crate's part, but you should have a better system of resubscribing to your thing, because the drink's not on there. It is not a thing you can select when resubscribing. So that was the problem. Anyway, it is a subtle blend of orange juice, orange essential oils, pulp, and refreshing bubbles. So I'm guessing, and it says shake well before drinking. So I'm hoping it's not one of those things where it's like trolling me, and then I shake it and it's like carbonated and it's gonna explode in my face as soon as I open it. I also want to like say that this is a special can, a limited. It's a limited edition upside down can. So everything is actually upside down when that is there. So yeah, limited edition. So no explosions of fizz. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me get a better swig of that. Doesn't smell like nothing. That is strange. Out of all the things I've tried today, this is the strangest thing I've had. I can taste all the things that were described in it. I can taste the pulp. There's definitely pulp in there. Not a lot. Not like orange juice. But I can taste the orange juice. And I can taste the, like, oil. What they talk about, the oil stuff. It tastes like, and all these, and it tastes like the, have you ever guys had, like, seltzer water? Where it's, like, very sugary, sweet, artificial sweet and stuff. It tastes a little like that, but without the artificial flavoring in it. And, the best way to describe it is that it's like a battle. It feels like there's a battle inside my mouth between the orange juice itself, the pulpy orange juice, the orange, like, oily stuff, and the fizz. Like, it tastes like sparkling, like, seltzer water and orange juice mixed together and just, like, combating each other over my tongue for the flavor of on my palate. Like, it's just like they're like killing each other, trying to fucking beat the shit out of each other, like in a oh, what for way. Like, they're just having a friendly bout on my tongue. That is so strange. It's just so weird. I've never tasted anything like that in my life. It's just like, it's just constant, like, the flavors go from really sugary to very, like, blandish to, like, very orange juicy to, like, very oily. It's so weird. It's just like, it's like I described. It's a battle. It's just constantly, they fight over flavoring. And I have this, like, very orangey aftertaste. That is definitely the strangest drink I've had thus far. Now that I've have it out. See, here, there's a problem with your design, your limited edition design, guys, in France. I don't know who decided this was a good idea, but now that I have this open, I cannot read any of this, even if I could read French. Even if I could read that, I can't, because it's all fucking upside down, and I can't flip it back right side up without, like, dousing myself in a ray of orangey goodness. I like it. I'm gonna say that much. I do like the flavor. Just odd. Just weird. I just can't describe it any other way. It's just the weirdest flavor I've ever had. And out of all these things that I've had today, everything has been relatively decent. Unlike the Korean one, where they had a bunch of really bad ones, even the overly sugary stuff still is okay at best. Oh man, that orangey stuff is coming back up on me. It makes me want to burp. Anyway, the least favorite two things out of this list was the Lay's chips. These chips here, which aren't that bad, they're just very oily. And the nut bar, which does suck unless you bite into the hazelnuts. That's the only way this tastes good, is if you bite into the hazelnuts, which is, then it becomes delicious. But without that, it's just gross. Gross. But yeah, other than that, all this stuff is decent. Overly sugary, but decent. So that is my take on the French snack crate. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, because this took a lot longer than I predicted that these tastings would take. So hopefully it's not, oh man, it took me forever to finish this, but hopefully it's not going to take forever for you guys to watch. So, guys, check out my Twitch channel. It probably is somewhere around on the screen. Check out my Let's Plays. Check out my review videos. Like I said, I have 2 more coming up. I got a Let's Play coming up. And I have a Twitch channel, which I try to do every day. And right now, those have I have Dungeons and Dragons. I have, I'm doing the Long Dark on there, and I'm doing several other things that right now I've been taking up my time. That's why I haven't been making a lot of videos. But hopefully you can enjoy what I'm making, and I hopefully can get it to you sooner. So I thank you guys for your patience, and I love you all. I hope to see you next time. Bye, guys!